Hello, hello, hello. 39 days to go. 39. The clock's ticking. And I'm getting a little bit nervous now. I've got that horrible stomach feeling that, just hoping that everything's going to go okay. We've still got quite a lot of stuff in the house. We've got to sell quite a lot of stuff. And we've still got quite a bit of stuff to do on the boat as well. And I'm also nervous that we're not going to get a gas engineer out in time to do the cooker, which will mean we will have to have takeout every single night until that happens, or sandwiches, or saying that, if we put the diesel heater on, then we could just use like a crock pot and put that on the stove and have stew every single night. Oh, we'll work something out. So yeah, 39 days left. Let me turn the camera around and show you how we're doing. Right, so kitchen cupboards, I'm going to start to put those in place today, get the heights adjusted so they are all at 870. This first one's at 870 all the way round, and I've just got to put the rest to that height as well by just adjusting the legs slightly. They're only about 5-6 mil off, but I just need to adjust those so they're at the right height. All the dust created is from the work that's going on with the doors, and we have a door. Look at that. How cool is that? I like it. So the hinges, ordered off the internet, which I can put a link actually for those hinges just in case anybody else likes those. I'll put a link for them on the comments, or should I say the description box of this video. Yeah, I'm really pleased. We ordered 12 hinges of that size, 410 mil I think it was, and then one hinge which was 300 mil. I think that's going to be for that door, is it? I can't remember now. This door is now complete, almost. Let's take the packer out. It's going to open automatically on its own for a bit. So this door was in place in the toilet for a short while, but we've also got this door complete too. Oh, there's your 300. Look, you can see it compared to the others. It's just a bit smaller. Yeah, so that's that door. Measured up and fixed on too. It looks great. Really happy with them. The only one thing I will say is it makes the boat feel smaller as you're walking around now. It feels a little bit more confined, so that's going to take some getting used to, but it's all good. I'm happy with how things are progressing so far. I've ordered some fireboard. I'll turn the camera around again because you don't need to see my mush, do you really? So I've ordered some fireboard which needs to go at the back of the stove just here, and it's going to be a 25 mil thick board. It's a calcium ciculate or something like that. Anyway, yeah, so that's a 25 mil board, and then I've got to have a 10 mil gap in between that and the oak edge for where the end of the kitchen's going to be. So yeah, I've got to account for all that. But I've ordered the fireboard today. Should be here tomorrow, all being well. And I've ordered some tile adhesive because we've got some tiles to go on that as well, which are pretty thick. They're about 10 mil thick. Hello. Right. Nearly fell over the net then. So I'm doing piddly little jobs today. Piddly little jobs day today. That's what I'm going to call it. So, like, sockets that are not fixed back because I didn't have any 3.5 mil pins. I went to Screwfix today to get some, so I've I've got them. There's a Patras box that needs fitting, like, you know, a double Patras box. I've got a blanking plate. There's my 3.5mm pins. Not the right way around. Still not the right way around. I'll go on reverse camera. There's still a hole in the galley ceiling. There's the mushroom vent. I've took that off. Everything else you can see behind that now is actually the solar panel and the wiring underneath it. So what I was going to do was put some mesh underneath on the metal, but what I'm actually going to do now is put it over the top. So Chell's absolutely petrified of spiders. She's petrified of them. So I've took the mushroom vent off. I'm going to put a small slit in the middle there to account for that 10mm bolt just there in the middle, and then that should slip over it, and I'll use some elastic bands then to put round the piping on the outside, which should then hold that netting in place. I'll put this mushroom vent back on top, and nobody will know that any of that netting's there, all the elastic bands, and we can go about our day without having to worry about spiders infesting the boat from that area at least. They're getting from everywhere, don't they? Let's be honest. They're getting through the windows, all the vents in the doors. We need to clean these windows up, really. It's one of the jobs on the list. Yeah, there's some spider web there, look. So they're just getting absolutely everywhere, the little varmints. But Chell's petrified of them. And we've got 4 vents all together on the boat. I'm going to put another fan, 12-volt fan, just here. We'll just have to get that vent off, which shouldn't take too long, all being well. Yeah. And then we got 2 in the bedroom. 2. Not just 1, we got 2. So I've got to cover those up as well. Get the netting on those. And that's at least another little piddly job out the way. Okay. So the middle, I'm going to estimate to be around here. Just put a small slit in that. There we go. I've got some washers. So what I'm hoping is I can open this box. Right. So what I'm hoping is once I've put this over the bolt, I'll put the washer on top. Yep. Put the washer on top and then put the mushroom vent on, and it should hold it all down. Oh, and the elastic band as well. Do not forget the elastic band. That'll be a complete waste of time then, won't it? Right then. Let's try this out. Where's the middle? Out there. Okay. Hopefully that's big enough, that netting. It's a bit tight. I could do with it doing it a bit longer, in all fairness. Let's give it a whirl. No, it's not big enough. I need to do it a little bit bigger. Okay. Alright, take 2. I've gone around the base of a bucket. Where have I done that cut? This is going to be big enough now, I thought. All in the motivation of trying to get rid of spiders. Pete. No, that's not going to work. Right, let's use this. I put it round twice because I got the tension last time. Right, let's try stuffing some in there, stuffing some in this side, and then stuffing that in there like that. What's the chances of this coming off? It looks like it's loose on that other side. Let's have a look at the video. It looks like it's got it. Okay. Okay. I don't really want it visible from the outside, so I'm going to try and hide it. But at least we know it's there. And anybody that passes the boat and follows us will know it's there. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, that's tight. Bit of tension on that. Nice. Okay. I'm going to say that that's alright. It looks like an absolute mess from here, but if it works, I will be happy. Okay. Right. Anyway. Let's get a whirl. This is going to be sticking out like a sore thumb, isn't this? Oh. It sticks out a mile, you can see like so badly. Hose clip, so I'm going to get a hose clip and clamp it. I think you'll still be able to see it, but at least a metal hose clip would look far more of a better finish than some stupid elastic bands. It's going to come popping off. Hold it. Should hold it all down, I would have thought. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Well, I'll leave it in position for now. Looks like the mushroom vent's got frilly knickers on. Oh well. I used cable ties in the end, and 6 months on, they're working like a dream. Hopefully you shouldn't see it too much from the outside, but to be fair, Chell will just turn around to me and say, I don't care. I'd rather spiders have less of a chance of getting through this mushroom vent than people seeing our hose clip on our mushroom vent and going, what have we got that for? If I turn this lighting circuit off, I think that'd be best. At first I didn't have any switches in here operating these fans, and then afterwards I was like, we could really do with switching them on and off when we want to, not when the lights just come on. It just wouldn't work, would it? It'd just be pants. Let's just double check that switch. Turn it on. Woo! Quite good actually. Loud as well. 3 amps is that? 3.2 watt. Don't get your fingers in there, whatever you do. Yeah, 0.26. I'm still great at maths. Wow, 0.26 amps. That's alright, okay. Alright. Another job done. There we go. Another piddly job done. There's the next one done. And that's the last one done. So all the sockets are fixed on. I think everything's fixed onto the wall now. Alright, next job on the list. We got this sink absolutely ages ago from B&Q, and well, we've doing everything else. We've just not got round to putting it together or yeah, installing it. So I'm gonna have a go at least of putting it together and putting it in place. Here's the tap for the sink. Oh, so yeah, there's the unit as it stands. There's my pipes at the back. So the tap will be roughly about here, and the pipes are more than long enough to fit onto those. So I'm well chuffed about that. So what I'm going to have to do is just mark this cupboard, cut it with a jigsaw, and then that should just sit back then. That'll be fine. I'll have to go and get the jigsaw. All cut. I didn't want to show me actually cutting it just in case I fluffed it up, but I haven't. And oh yeah, I had to borrow John's jigsaw because my jigsaw burnt out, and I'm not at this point prepared to buy any more. There we go. So I've just tested the tap out as well. I've just took the 15mm olive and the compression nut, and yeah, it slides onto that perfectly. So all I need to do now, pin it back. It's not too bad, the cut. It didn't cause too much damage to the unit. You can see my pipes coming up just out the side of there and going into the unit. I mean, what I could have done really is cut an hole at the side of the boxing, but it's just one of them, innit? You know, you ain't really gonna see that pipe work there anyway. One thing that I did also mark out was the edge of the toilet. Luckily for us, the unit goes about 3 inches up to the toilet, and that's it. So we can, if we wanted to, put the loo that way, all being well. Yeah, it should work, but we need to just get the loo first and see what's what with it, really. Yeah. But all going to plan so far.